What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is such a cool day because I got a part kit in that I think you guys are gonna be excited about. Something that I've been talking about for a while, and it finally came in. So here we have the GrimmSpeed Front Mount Kit. And it looks so good. Let me flip the camera around, show you guys what exactly came in the kit. So a couple things. I got the black coated core. I got the black bumper bar on top of it. And then also I got the red piping kit. And what's awesome about this is that GrimmSpeed, their kit comes with everything you need. It's a really, really great kit. And I feel like there's so much more to say about it, but right now I'm just kind of, at a loss for words, just because it's so cool finally having this, in my hands and ready to install. So there are plenty of install guides online, but I'm going to show you guys the process today. It's going to take some time. Obviously, it's a pretty big install, but we're going to start off with just huge thank you to GrimmSpeed. You guys make amazing stuff, amazing products. They have supported the channel in the past with a lot of the stuff I have on here. I have their intake, I have their boost controller, and I have their catted downpipe or J-pipe as well. So huge thank you to GrimmSpeed for sending this out, getting this to me. I know there's been a lot of issues with supply for a lot of companies, and they've been great with working with me. So down below, make sure I'll link everything that they sell. So cool. Step 2 for the day is taking this front bumper off. I'm not gonna bore you guys with that. You've seen it a million times, so I'll get back to you once that is done. So I just got a lot of work done. Not really anything too cool, but just want to take a quick break. I had to basically relocate my entire AOS kit. So this is the Crawford V3, so it doesn't use coolant lines. And traditionally it sits right here where one of the intake tubes is going to be, or intake pipe, charge pipe, whatever it is, that goes into the throttle body back there. So this is where it was, and I relocated it back here. Essentially, what I did was the bracket that held the top mount in, I just bolted it straight to that, and it's pretty solid. I rerouted some of these lines so not in the way, and then I had to extend one with a little fitting because I bought a kit to extend it. So just preemptively, because I knew that was going to happen. So yeah, other work that I've been doing, I got the full crash beam out. I took out this extra little piece that you have to back here, and then I just bolted the fluid reservoir back in. I wish that wasn't so bulky and gross, because that's way too big. I know there's a replacement thing for that, but it's really expensive, so maybe I'll do that in the future, who knows. But yeah, for now, that's what we have done. Did a couple little things with the brackets up here, and I think we're almost ready to start doing the piping. So I'll set you guys up on tripod, and we'll hopefully be able to do a nice time lapse of doing all the piping and whatnot. So. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Whew, that looks really, really good, guys. I'm really excited.
Little.
So, very long day. I had a lot of trouble with individual little parts, especially down under getting the turbo inlet installed. Just took a lot of effort, probably more than it should have, but everything was really cramped in there, and I don't have a lift, so it was a little more difficult, but got everything done in a pretty timely manner. It's about a 5-6 hour job if you have the right tools. I just need to tidy everything up, but let me show you guys that. Oh my goodness. It looks so good. Before I put the bumper back on and everything like that, it's always good to test, make sure the car runs fine. So I'm gonna go do that. Make sure the battery's fine because I did mess with some of the electrical stuff. So before I button everything back up and close the hood, I'm gonna go turn the car on and I'll show you guys if there was, I guess there are any issues. So cool, let's do that. Stuff like this always makes me nervous. Should we just try it? I'll wait for the access port to come up. Alright, that's alright. Alright. So it'll start it up just fine. Everything seems to be running fine. I'm going to leave the bumper off for now, wait for it to idle, and then I'll do a couple revs. Let's go check the AP real quick. So the AFRs look good. My ethanol sensor didn't get messed up at all, which is great. No knock, no dam. Awesome. Cool. So, I didn't get as much of the installation process as I wanted to. So what I'm gonna do is get everything cleaned up. I'll film a bit more tomorrow. I'll drive the car around and then give you guys kind of like my final impressions on the kit itself. And then in a couple weeks, we'll have it retuned with the front mount. And yeah. Okay guys, so it's the next day. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I did not do a very good job at keeping up with a lot of the individual installation bits. At least I didn't do a good job filming it. One thing about, you know, working in a garage, if you don't have any, like a quick jack or a lift or something, obviously a really in-depth install like this is going to be pretty difficult. It's doable, absolutely. I was doing this by myself, so it took right around 6 or 7 hours. Like I said, I did have some issues with really weird, intricate stuff down in the where my turbo inlet is. But other than that, everything went pretty smoothly, except for one thing that I did do. It's a word of warning for you guys. I did blow one of the pipes off on my first test drive. I don't know if I completely forgot to tighten it down or maybe I misaligned the worm clamp, but either way, made a big loud pop sound, freaked me out, and my car went into limp mode. If this happens to you, something to keep in mind. One, the car will get a extreme rich signal because obviously you're not getting any air or the right amount of air. It's being vented out from your intake. It's not going into the throttle body. And two, your car will turn itself off if it goes into second gear. It just won't run. So it'll buck for a while and then it'll stall. So if that happens to you, put your hazards on, get into the farthest right lane, and just crawl in first gear. First gear seemed to be okay. Obviously it didn't run well, but I mean, I could get up to maybe 20 miles an hour, and luckily I wasn't too far away from home. So that's something to keep in mind when you guys are doing this. I went under afterwards, I took my bumper off again, and I redid all of the connections, and then I went out for another test drive, and it was completely fine the second time. When you go out, if that does happen to you, all you have to do is you have to go into your 8 access port and you clear codes. If you reset your ECU and clear the codes through there, it'll get back to your normal AFRs. It won't have that extreme rich. And if you don't do that, the car won't run well and it'll be stuck at a really, really high AFR, even if the boost, your piping is, you know, back in working order. So that is one thing you guys should keep in mind. I'm not gonna talk about how the car felt while driving or the intake sounds or anything like that, because that will be part of the tuning video for this. I need to get retuned for the altitude and then also for the front mount. For now, just driving around, you know, taking it pretty easy. I can get on throttle, but you're not really gonna see any benefit from the front mount until you actually get it tuned. With that being said, let me turn the camera around and show you guys. Let me show you guys the results here. That is a freaking engine bay. I talked about this earlier, so I did have to relocate my AOS. If you guys want more details on the AOS relocation, please comment down below, because this is kind of a weird thing that not many people have to worry about, but I did because it was mounted right here. So if this pertains to you and you want to see a video explaining why this is relocated and how it was done, please comment down below. But otherwise, everything is so solid. I was able to put my ethanol little sensor right there. Charge pipe, it's contacting the supplied little rubber gasket they do so it doesn't rub on the pinch weld. What I did with my reservoir washer cap is I just took it out from here, because normally it swings out, and I trimmed off the little tab that attaches here. So now it's just one big cylinder and I can just refill it right there. Also, if anyone has a good, if anyone has a good way or a good source of cap replacement kits for the car, please comment that, because I do want to get rid of all that yellow. And then the beauty shot in the front here. Oh yeah. So I will be doing one other video about cutting this bumper. I'm not quite sure what to do yet. I might actually go for a newer bumper. I might replace this one with a 18 plus. That's on the table. I might go in and just do what everyone does, where you hack off all these little clips at the bottom and then extend this cut up here. What's nice about the bumper bar that this comes with, the crash bar that's back here with the kit, it does have a slot for attaching your offset license plate, and there's also a screw in point where you can actually put a tow hook in that bar also. But yeah, let me know what you guys think I should do. Oh, that looks so good. Let me know what you guys think I should do. I'm still kind of on the fence. Don't really know what to do about the front end here. My bumper is pretty beat up at this point. Yeah, comment down below. But overall, she looks so good, and she actually sounds really good too. So stay tuned for the tuning video, some more driving clips once I have. This is basically going to be full bolt-on minus headers and turbo. So with the front mount, I should be making right around 415, I think, to the wheels. We'll see, maybe 420 or maybe 410, 405, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. We got plenty more coming for this car, so thank you guys so much, and we will talk to you very soon. Have a good one.